Time to YOLO into a wormhole. See if I can mine some good stuff and not lose all my ships and pods. That would be good. Some really nice implants. I know, rolling the dice here. I shouldn't really be doing this, but it is a C3. The last time any activity happened in it was quite some time ago. Feel safe enough getting away with it. We shall see. Somebody just rolled their entrance hole. It went crit a while ago and now it's gone. So they were active with prospects, but they took off as soon as they saw me. Which is probably SOP for wormholders, I guess. Alright, yeah, J1124. I don't think it's home of anybody. Yeah, last activity was January 17th, so almost 10 days ago. And the top killers in this one are none. So it's just, you know. Alright, so get these guys through. And there's been no loss of mass on this. Has not yet had its. Let's tone down the graphics here. Check the audio's nullified. Alright, I think this one's just the one with the audio, or okay. So, up that quality on this one. Oh, there we go, turn on the sound. There we go. Alright. Average frontier deposit, warp squad there at 0. Let's see what we can do here. Have me some fun. Yeah, that's a wormhole, class 3. As you can see, doesn't look like there is any real regular stuff going on. Alright. Pop out the drones. Pop out the drones. Leaving my hauler back in the system. How are we doing here? I'm gonna hit regroup. Everybody orbiting me, and let's see now. Drones are. Oh, that's just great if I could, you know, figure that shit out. My favorite for launching. Punch up drones. These will go down quickly. I wish there was an easier way of doing this. It's like, I always have trouble. Maybe I should make my text larger. I don't know. Should be easy enough. Alright. Oh, they're quite far away. Wow, okay. Alright, where are the asteroids? I want the nearest. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright then. Geez, that's really spread out. Type. Really large. That one. So I'll kill these guys, and then I'm just going to bookmark the gneiss and warp to it at 10 kilometers. Oh, Jesus. Get back to frickin'... Anybody attacking? No, not yet. Go, gadget. Drones. There we go. Finally. I'm just gonna recall my drones. Get out of there. Run away, run away. Pew pew. Zip. That should take care of everything nicely. Oh, wow. That is a big gneiss. Holy crap. Meanwhile. Cute. This needs to actually be on the important thing. There you go. Alright, everybody recall their drones. Oh, okay. One left then. Too far away. I'm just going to ignore it. Warp everybody to home.
Warp drive active.
Make a bookmark for the ping. $1,000,000, $500,000, $250,000, and that's good. Awesome. And then warp everybody to the gneiss at 10. Let's go 20. Everybody exited warp. Voila.
Warp drive active.
Average frontier deposit. Nice. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back off, quick. Yeah, okay. Maybe some of you warping to us will decloak. That would be nice. Alright, so I'm going to hit regroup to break everybody's invol. There we go. And that sucker, I don't know if he's going to attack me or not, but yeah, let's start lighting this up. Everybody's got the correct skin, I hope. Stagger my lasers, chill out, and relax. Now, I'm sure in a wormhole you're supposed to just spam that directional all the time. Version controller, what's your info? You are, oh, okay, well, anything goes. Fine then. I'm just gonna pop you with lights then. There's a bunch of wormholes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 other than mine. I think mine's NBK. All too unknown except one that goes to like Cora's orbit near Iridia. Ah, I see exotic dancer. That means I don't have my mining hold up. Yeah, just so I don't get lazy and forget and my hold fills up without me realizing it. Yeah, it happens. My brain goes in on autopilot. Durr. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad you can't track the mining hold and have it you can do it, the right click, you can select it, but you'll never have it do a configure health ship alert or the available cargo threshold. It just won't. It'll go for your main hold, not your which is too bad. I've mentioned this a long time ago. I don't think it's a suggestion in my wish list, but yeah, it definitely should be, right? They should get to that. I think they just forgot, right? I'm sure it won't be too hard to code. They've got one half of it done, the right click options, but yeah, it's just your main cargo hold. Ain't gonna, you know. Like, watch. I'll prove it to you. No, wait. I need sound, don't I? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'll put all of this in fleet hangar, right? I'll set this track hold bay as mining hold, right? And then I'll make sure my available cargo is ticked on and like that, right? Right? So that's the sound of it going off, right? Right? So we'll do it halfway and then shove in all this, right? So I had set it for mining hold, it's ignoring that, right? Yeah, it's really annoying, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. But whatever. Yeah, unfortunate, but you know, we roll with the punches. Maybe CCP eventually, one decade, will get around to maybe listening to us. Maybe when Hilmar dies, I don't know, retires, goes to heaven. Who knows, right? Yes, there's more important things to think about, like first-person shooter, first-person shooter, first-person shooter, and wait, right, first-person shooter. Yeah, and I'll have to be careful, of course, because I do have implants in, and that's just a silly waste of ISK and wormhole. So better be smart about this. Not that it's gonna matter. I bet you there's wormholes outside of dscan. No, they're all within dscan, right? Except one, which is my home to get home. So yeah, they're all within dscan range. So I better get on this and not farf around, right? So I'm just gonna munch on this gneiss, and everything else can go bye-bye. I don't care. I think that sound right there is, you can control it with audio advanced. I believe it is secondary interfaces. Yeah, secondary interfaces. Yeah, like ship scanner and cargo scanner and probe launcher, stuff like that. I'm sure that's a go-to thing for wormholers, I'm assuming, right? It is a comforting sound, though, to know that you're doing the right thing. All you can hear me doing is mashing the spacebar now. Okay, so, okay. Pop her into the place and grab some stuff quick. Let's see what we got here. What we got? We got one reinforced metal. That'll do it. Jettison. Location.
Warp drive active.
Perfect. Wunderbar. Oh, close. Almost out of range. You need to be adjusted here. There we go. And Whoops.
Warp drive active.
Go. Oh, I don't know. Let's move you. Squish you a bit. What the hell? Come on, come on, come on. Stupid. What? Why? What the? Why can't I freaking adjust this sucker? Oh, maybe it is. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, the wrong one. Alright, there you go. Move that here. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I'll do it for the hauler. What's this? So that's almost a max load, right? So I'll do that, right? I'll do 50% off. 50% off. Right click, track hold, mining hold, right? So it's, you can see that is tracking on the coloring up thing. I know, I'm just very specific, aren't I? Technical term. And then, hear that? Nothing, right? So that's just for the main bay. This will be for the whatever you select as tracking, right? So it's tracking visually, not audially. So this is not connected to this, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Right. And off I go. Oh. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Signer. Zip.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's pointless. It's completely pointless descanning if you're not going to do it constantly, because all somebody has to do is cloak up, and then your descanning is completely wasted, right? So it's got to be like constant. So I'm sure any wormholers are like, you know, beside themselves. It's like, why are you bothering descanning if you're not doing it all the time, right? Just complete waste. You could be just right now. It's a false sense of security if somebody's entered and you failed to descan when you had the chance, right? So.
Docking request accepted.
It's honestly not worth the risk. it honestly isn't. Like, I've got probably 100 times that in implants alone in all my guys. So it's literally not worth doing. The problem is I don't have any spare jump clones available. I should really train it up, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I don't have it yet, so this is kind of silly and very, very risky. I'm just counting on the fact that it hardly ever gets any activity in it. But yeah, there are... How much to that? Is that new? No, it's not. Wormhole that was critted but now is gone. So that's one wormhole, 2, 3, 4 other than mine. And that one's to, I have no idea, to somewhere. That's for low sec. That's for another, yeah, wherever. Yeah. But thankfully none active, and the one that does seem to be interesting has a reinforced Astra House that's coming out tomorrow. So yeah, I'll just keep recording just in case I get blowed up. That would be hilarious.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, so the time it's taken me to do this, which is almost an hour, is the time it would take to do my entire Pirate Stronghold scouting routine in 45 minutes, and then travel time, say 5 minutes to, okay, say 10 minutes to the first Pirate Stronghold, right? And then 50 minutes after that, I've killed the fob and made, with all my clients running right now on grid, I get 210 million into the wallet, a total, and then whatever drops, like maybe 30 million, 30 million-ish, 60 million-ish, between there, 50 million average for loot when all is said and done. And so far, doing this, yeah, it's not as lucrative, and I can do this safely. Well, as long as I don't do something stupid, and avoid, and PvP is rock bottom minimum, right? So yeah, it's the and the risk of, see, in low sec I don't have to worry. I can get my pods away if I'm not stupid like I was, a few days ago. But if you're not stupid, you can get your pods away. But here, a saber's gonna bubble you, and you're toast, right? So, yeah, I mean, and I'm sure mine ice in high sec. I don't know how much that would be per hour now, but it used to be what? Used to be 200k per cubic meter per second, right? That's how I calculate it as. Blah, that's how I calculate it as. And that was I forget how I did it, but yeah. I don't know how much I would get per hour, but in high sec, you're competing with the whales. You've got like just ridiculous amounts of alts on field, and sometimes you wonder if they're input broadcasting, right? It's like, man, this sucks. But at least their names don't suck anymore, like XYZ562 and just random crap in local. Oh yeah, I hated that. Learned how to bump then. Jesus, yeah. Back in 2008. Yeah, okay. Ugh. But yeah, this isn't worth it. But I love mining, right? I've always loved mining in space. The idea of it just is such a thrill. Belter Loda. Hello. I'm out. Alright, so. Nope.
Warp drive active.
Nope. I'll leave that. These are asteroids. Where's me worm? I don't know. I don't know where your car is, dude. I'm sure I haven't even budged its stability. Amen to that. Combat dock.
Warp drive active.
Well, that was fun-ish, I guess.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Transfer over my ore. Probably best if I just shove it here. Boop. Get in my shuttles. Whoa. Essential port. Besieged. That's all I go for. Maybe I'll get a Centurion implant. I'm pretty sure Centurion implants are still possible for from those. Maybe, who knows, right?
Warp drive active.
Did I ever finish uploading? Yeah, I did. Cool. All right.
Docking request accepted.
Voila. All right, so that's worth 200 million reprocessed, 183 estimated for just the ore. If I say compressed it, compress, it would be worth an estimated, okay, just a little bit more, and then yeah, 200, so obviously the same. So yeah, I'm definitely going to reprocess that and then sell to Talon. Yeah, I'll let him figure that, and then I'll just do whatever he wants and then sell it for him at 5% over estimated. Reprocess, of course. Okay. Yeah, so 200, what? 5% is 210. Yeah, 210. 210. Contract. Turn 10. 3, 5% above, 5% above. Yep. Boop. There we go. Done and done. And yeah, and that's that. That took an hour, probably. Not including the time to dick around with the wormhole searching and all that jazz. And I think I'll go have a nap and then maybe, well, I've got a chance right now to scout. My rivals tend to be asleep around this time, or not, like, at keys. So I've got a chance to scoot in and get some pirate strongholds before everybody starts rampaging around doing them. Was I supposed to do anything else? Like, I've done my grand tour of low-sec, I've done a grand tour of high-sec for distribution agents. Gonna take a break from that for sure, well deserved. And I did my Typhoon Alpha level 3 mission testing. That's done. 3 parts of that done.
Warp drive active.
I finally after bothering to do it after so many years, I finally got a video about doing, with an Ishtar, the besieged covert research facility, the Mortis one in Losec. Finally got that video done. Yeah. Very productive. As it should be. Oh, and I did a little expose on the Caldari. Unhappy with how CCP fobs off its lore onto some stupid intern who gets forced to write a little blurb about stuff. It's just ridiculous. So I fleshed out the Caldari as it should be, as all the races should be after 20 years, to something that makes sense and deals with, you know, the day-to-day grind that the normal capsuleer would expect to like try to get a feel for day-to-day interactions with the empires, the non-capsuleer empires, right? So trying to get a handle on that. So I'm still working on it, you know, work in progress, but it's steady progress. Yeah, I don't play enough Warhammer 40K Warhammer Fantasy to get a. I should really play the Total War. I love the Total War stuff, but I should really figure out Tzeentch and the Slaanesh and the Khorne and the Nurgle stuff. Like, Nurgle's pretty easy, you know. I mean, that's easy to imagine, and Khorne's easy to imagine, and Slaanesh is easy to imagine. But then Tzeentch is like, what do they do again, right? So. Just getting a handle on that, especially since that's I'm going to be modeling the Caldari pirates, the Garistas, off the Tzeentch, right? The I've imagined it as
warp drive active.
Carter Burke, and what did I say? His pretty interesting. A combination of Carter Burke and Zeech together, or something like that. You know, the corporate, the most evil person is the one in the uh, three-piece suit. So that'll be the grist. It's like the effort to because such a hyper fascist capitalistic environment is with us right now. There are lots of trigger moments, and it's easy for somebody on the left like me to over exaggerate the evil of capitalism, right? And that's not the case. So I'm a big fan of Nick Hanauer,
Warp drive
and
active.
so trying to make a case for the Caldari that isn't like hyper, you know, how the stereotype, well, the stereotype that they probably don't like, the stereotype, and that's true, the stereotype of
Docking permission requested.
the hell?
Docking request accepted.
Sorry, the stereotype of you know, the victim, the only victim. Like they're constantly being victimized. The poor is coming after us, man, and shit like that. You know, it's like, oh, I'm the only victim around. You know, and the Ayn Rand enlightened selfishness is like that stuff is like CCP is playing up to that martyrdom thing probably subconsciously, and it's just revolting because it's like that's not helping to sell. Like, poor me, I survived the Galente, meh, and it's like, is that defining, that would be like America defining itself by 9/11, right? That makes no sense, right? Of course America isn't defined like that. Like, you deal with Americans. I mean, the stereotype of the arrogant American tourist is just a stereotype. I mean, if you interact with them on a day-to-day basis, you realize they're really intelligent. They're polite. They're intelligent. They get it, right? They're very anti-establishment. On the left, it's Bernie Sanders kind of thing, and on the right, it's, you know, big government is bad kind of anti-establishment kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, and CCP does a disservice to that by just being lazy. So it's just, you know, it had to be done. So I'm gonna get it done, just like it did the TERS. It freaking has to be. Let's get it done. Once it's done, it'll be done. Like, seriously, it'll be done, right? This is not me trying to spin a narrative on one of their stupid story arcs, right? One of their idiot characters that they forget within months of, and like, we're like, what? They're still doing stories about that, right? So the ability to do something real that's practical, that's, oh, okay, that's what the Caldari are all about. They're about tradition, and they might have great efficiency, but that doesn't mean they're innovating crazily and having the best tech. Yeah, they have the best tech because it's very efficient, and they're able to, streamline. It's like, how over-engineered the Germans are, right? They're at German engineering, so it's just like, and the ability to say that in a positive light instead of just saying, oh, it's like the Third Reich. It's like players being Haldari don't want to get sold on that, right? I mean, sure, you could villainize it if you're the Galente, and that'd be fun to be a foil. But at the same time, why are you trying to sell the Caldaris on this idea? That, I mean, I'm sure the Third Reich people thought they were being the good guys. Well, obviously they knew they weren't. But I mean, it's like, how can we justify supporting Israel when obviously Canada is supporting Israel and sending them munitions? But it's like, it's like, I want to think my country's good, yet at the same time we're doing something bad. I want to sell it as something good if I want a player to join the Kaldari side, right? So you got to be subjectively role play as, this is great. We're traditional. We are suspect of too crazy innovation. We have to control that. We have to be careful, but at the same time, we're very efficient, and our level of red tape isn't because of the level of red tape. It's because of efficiency. Look how easily things get done once you accept all the red, like the they wouldn't say red tape. They'd say, they'd use other words, right? And then they describe the pirates not as Zinch and not as Carter Burks, but they say this is the worst. Like, you would be able to take all those bad images, the Nazi images, the fascist images, all that horrible stuff, and you'd be able to personify it in the Guristas, right? These are the Zinch, Carter Burke type, and you'd be able to like totally ham it up with the Guristas, and you give the Guristas personality, right? So it's all about giving personality. Whereas CSP's idea of giving personality to corporations in Kandari is just a corruption index. It's hilarious. So yeah, I mean, what's in the future for me? Well, geez, bloody relaxation for now. I think I've done enough, Yeah. It's just a little bit too much going on right now. It just felt like a meat grinder for myself. Yeah. What was I doing? What was I like? I'm looking at my videos and trying to think. Yeah, I was doing jump clone stuff, talking about my work in progress for jump cloning and how to wrap your brain around it to make it more efficient. And of course, doing videos about pirate strongholds, the old FOBs, lol. And I think the major thing I'm working on right now, that's taking a while because it is demoralizing to have something CCP just update something and just all your coding just goes to waste, pretty much. You got to do it from scratch, pretty much. That's the overview. Like I've Belter edition 85 I'm working on right now. So that's going to be my next project, just to get that done and out of the way. But it's one of those things that you just have to work at organically, and once you've reached that point that you feel you've done enough, then you just get down to brass tacks, push it out, and then 85th edition will be done. So yeah, that's in the future. Geez. Yep. Get everybody back in there. Jump clones for pirate strongholds. Jump clone, talisman, jump. And I think one of my guys is not located at the staging area, but somewhere else. And where is it? There it is. Okay. And why can't I jump? Oh. Right. Okay then. Yeah, I jumped from Cheetah to do. I was going to try to do a moon pop, but somebody hoovered up all the nice stuff, so I'm like, bollocks. Now, what I could do is plug in a clone, whip over to there, grab, right. Screw it. I'm going to destroy that one. Yeah, so install clone. Boop. Hop into it. Jump in a shuttle and head over to head over to the location of my. It'd be smart if I brought it up again. I think I'm already in my main. Yeah, I don't need to change. So, there we go. Talisman, set it up, and jump into Corvette. Where'd that Corvette? Oh, so yeah, another day in the life of blog, and it kind of like a blog post too. Blog entry. I've gone 15 blog entries. The last one was December 22nd. I used to make timestamps and talk and review them, see what had been doing right over the last blogs, and try to update it that way. All right, off we go. Yeah, my second blog was talking about ore regeneration, how naive I'd been about it. Yeah, I was talking about mining expedition, mining sites, and yeah, trying to have fun with that kind of, but they nerfed that. Of course, they took those away except for special events. And talking about my planetary interaction stuff, I haven't done planetary action in God over a year, and especially since I lost all my Aster houses, that there's literally no need. I was still interested in using the audio for Eve on all my clients and trying to finagle the optimal stuff. Not anymore. Yeah, the options you'll see in here were tweaked a little bit by me recently, but had been tweaked to perfection. But it was just the crackling. The crackling just drives me nuts. And CCP never fixed that. They claimed they did, but they didn't. And they even got CCPB on it, too. Yeah, it was all seemingly hopeful, and then... yeah, back in 2020, I was thinking about putting down a new Aster house. You know. Yeah, but then they then Aurora announced at one of the FanFests that the NPC stations will allow clone swapping in station without cooldown. That was just freed me. It is like, I don't need my Aster houses anymore, right? Yeah, I was talking about my SoundCloud playlist. Haven't updated that for yonks for a couple of years. Yeah, just kind of like an introduction to my corp and all that stuff used to be in the past, and now I've got all that over and done with, and just yeah, just chilling out. talking about my cash cow, the fob, the Pirate Stronghold bashings. Old mic issues. Yeah, I'm really happy with the new mic. It's awesome. It's like this little tiny thing. I got my big ass pop filter on it. It's got a little stand, and the mute. The mute button is just a game changer. Cost me about $80. So yeah, back in May of 23, I made a blog. It was a huge one, but I was mining Loperite at a moon fracture. I didn't feel like really publishing it. Current affairs. Didn't really write any notes about blog entry 13. Apparently we talked for 3 hours. Blog entry 12. Yeah, God, back in 2022, I was talking about the Griffin and Blackbird Mark 8 iteration. It's way past 20 iteration now. I don't use Blackbirds anymore. Yeah, I was doing 100-kilometer stuff and thinking that was awesome. Then got schooled by a bunch of paladins and gave up for a while, and then now I've got 190-kilometer Griffins doctrine. So yeah, 20% chance to jam 50 strength stuff. So that's impressive. That at least gives me hope that, you know, that suicide Griffin tactic can be a thing. Can they be a thing of beauty instead of just, you know, being wrecks everywhere? Geez, I was talking about in spring of 2022, I was talking about having more than one bowhead. Lol. Oh my god. Yeah, I really need to get on that, you know, get stuff staged in bowheads, and I can move it around. It's hilarious. It was blog 9. Blog 8 didn't have any notes in it. Boo. Blog 7 not so much. Yeah, I was really into talking about fuel blocks a lot, and how yeah, doing the industry stuff. The only industry I really have ever done in earnest has been making fuel blocks by myself and being self-sufficient. No more than that. Yeah, the stuff I was focused on, just I'm not currently. Yeah, I was way back in 2021, spring of 2021, I was talking about, you know, if I lose all my Aster houses, I could go and help noobs in Arnon, you know, for the Epic Arc. You know, there's always somebody asking for help, so it'd be fun to just base out of there and just, you know, but that was when CCP had created the new fleet up thing, the new fleet interface in the agency, and it looked promising, but it's never like, guarantee you, like, seriously, just bring it up. Is there a proliferation of No, there's never been. And it's because the interface sucks. And I hated it from day one. I gave it a suggestion that, hey, you need to add, I forget what new, like, there needs to be a category for whatever, some kind of new player help activities kind of thing, or some, or epic, or something like that, right? Just Jesus Christ, get good categories. They added it, I'm sure, because other people were clamoring for it. But it wasn't. I wasn't condoning what they were doing. It was just like, Jesus Christ, could you just do that at least? But it's like, I knew it was just gonna fall in its freaking face. It was just a bad idea. And yeah, it's just a bad idea. Right. Yeah, would I base myself out of anywhere else? Well, I don't know. After doing the, I really want to do some mining missions. So yeah, I'm really excited about eventually, once I take a break, of going out and looking up all the crazy, like, I haven't shown you guys really because it's just, I didn't want to bring it up during the courier mission stuff, but now that that that's over with, check this out. It's crazy. Did I switch clones yet? Did I remember? Oh, good. All right, so goodbye. Sayonara. Back home. It is, Jesus, like Hogimo. Like, check this stuff out. It's bananas. Won't believe how many. It's just jaw-dropping. Okay, one station. That doesn't look very much, right? And there's that, and then there's that, and then there's that, and then there's that, and it's like, what the hell? And you're like, okay, that's a one-off. All right, that's a one-off, right? And then yeah, and then there's more, and then there's more, and then there's more. And there's more, and there's more, and there's more, and there's more. It's like, what the hell's going on? And you got a third one even. It's like, how the hell can there be so many? Whoa. Yeah, how about no? Sorry about that. Damn, Amy. All right. Yeah, the bane of so many noobs. Mining. Jesus. And, where is it? 3 level 4 mining agents in one station. And that's not the last of it. It's not the last by far. It's search, paste, go. Okay, 3, fine. 3. So we got level 4 mining, right? Level 1 mining, 3 level 4 minings, 1 level 3. 1 level 3, 1 level 2, right? And it's just like, what the hell, right? It's like, how did that even happen? Synchronous 0.5. So yeah, that's good stuff, right? Are you going to be sent into potentially Decon, maybe? I don't know, let's see what the constellations nearby are like, right? Are you sent, like, I don't believe you'll be sent, like, mining level 3. You don't, you get in constellation stuff. That's what somebody told me recently, and he seems to know his stuff really well, right? So it's like, what the hell? So let's go check it out, right? Yeah, so that's, I'm really like thrilled to actually get back into mining missions after, you know, doing them back in 2004. Adjacent solar system data, blah, blah, adjacent constellations. Okay, there's a lot. Let's check it out. Boop. Related. Okay, so that's high sec, high sec, high sec, high sec, high sec, high sec, high. Okay. Okay, only a couple. Okay, that's more. All right, so you've got a 1 in how many chance of getting a low sec, and how many agents do you get to play with? It's like, yeah, I think I'll decline that one. Thank you very much. You know, so it's just wow. And there's this ingun. It's a 0.3 system, so let's not even think about that. Let's try this one. 3 level 3 mining agents for, say, if you want to go crazy as an alpha mining, you know, right? Why not, right? Search. So that's this one. 3 level 3s, right? Potsu. And they have, okay, a storyline. Same corp. In system. Nothing else is storyline. Right? So there you go. And it's cradle to grave. Well, kind of. I mean, they do have a, yeah, not really cradle to grave. Okay, so it's not cradle to grave, but yeah, that's a alpha, right? That's an alpha's wet dream right there. I'm not sure how viable it is because you'd only get a venture, right? But ventures aren't horrible, right? They're not god awful compared to, say, a barge. I mean, people say, oh, I can get yada yada, but that's with bursts, with implants, with Tech 2 stuff, with max skills for an Omega. We're talking about the difference between that and an alpha, max skilled alpha miner and adventure. It's not discussing this. It's not like you're mining 1% or one, like a barge is doing 100 times more than you. No, it's not that at all. Right? And of course, the bragging from the elite pricks is just like, I make $1 billion an hour. And it's like, no, you're exaggerating on your best day, on your best 15 minutes, on your best lasers, on your best, you know, everything at that moment, but you're forgetting like 100 times that, you know, but tons of time you've ignored all the time spent in excess of that, all revolved around the logistics of getting that a massive amount of money in that short amount of time. So they, yeah. But of course, noobs get that. I mean, just because they're a noob doesn't mean they're stupid, right? Yeah, and then there's a couple of 3 mini high sec systems that are just as crazy. It's like, what? Even the minis are getting in on this. So it's basically, yeah, it feels like the Calderas and the Min Matter are really into strip mining everything in sight. Level 4, level 3, level 3, level 2, level 3, level 4. Yeah, bunch of mining stuff. Then another one. Yeah, I just show you all I found, and this is just not all of it. This is just the stuff I happen to spot. Like mining, 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 mining. Look at that. That is a crazy system, huh? Wow. Not triple, but yeah. And it's just like, wow. And I'd like to, it would be fun to find a system with a station with 4 level 3 mining agents in high sec. Wouldn't that be cool? I doubt it. I think Hampinen is the best, right? But yeah, whatever. That'll be in the future after I take a break. And hopefully not too long until I forget how the best way I did it. Well, doing my current tours, right? Reinvent the wheel. Right. Yeah, I send my guys off to their staging areas for scouting. Spread them around. Whew. And then, go have a nap. This is the ideal time, but I'm tired. I need a rest. And there's always tomorrow.
Warp drive active.
As long as it's not the weekend. Cross my fingers. Right? Oh, shit. Yeah. Sometimes I forget what day it is. Oh, Jesus. Crap. So, yeah. I'll be lucky if I can find... Nope. Nope. Damn it. You're supposed to go somewhere else. I'll be lucky if I find something nearby on the weekend. Yeah. Go back the way you came. Go that away. Yeah, spread everybody out nearby, so it's a quick one jump for everybody to see about a dozen systems right away in less than a minute. Yeah, always fun.
Warp drive active.
Right. Almost do it by heart now. Already checked. Don't need to. Yeah, I'm also wanting to test. I've never really got into strategic cruisers. I've never really got a good grasp. Like, you see videos about Proteus is the best, or this is the best, and it's like, I want to make a video describing all the strategic cruisers and the differences between them. Like, I didn't know until last week that Proteus can't fit missiles. Yeah, I'm like, what? Everybody else does. Why can't I? I was thinking, I wanted to test, okay, what if I got a missile boat, heavy assault missile boat for each of the 4 factional strategic cruisers? And I was like, what? Proteus is no? What do you mean? That's weird. So, yeah, it was kind of interesting in that I couldn't, and I'm like, okay, what are the peculiarities? Oh my god, I totally mashed that up, didn't I? I'm in Ziona. Where the hell is... There it is. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, and just describing the differences between them in one video, and going, hey, this is the personality of the strategic cruisers. If you intended this kind of play style with that aim in mind, go with this. And because it's like, to me, the stereotype of the Tengu is a PvEer. The stereotype of the Proteus is a covert ops blopsing Sino bitch. The Loki is a ganker ship, and for griefing, right? And then what's the other one? The Legion is just your average fleet comp, right? So it's like, yeah, but right, there's got to be more. There's got to be more defined difference than just that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, that's what I'll be concentrating on in the near term once I get my skills trained up. It takes a little bit of time. I've never really paid attention to it. I've got, and also I'm going for the, I want to get everybody in the Nurgle. But yeah, I've got Caldari on this one. Like, this is specking, they see all the blue, specking into Caldari stuff, and been doing that for a few years now. Or more than a few years now, once I realized, hey, let's do it. Let's make it easy for myself and not fritter myself away into, you know, not being able to fly the ships I want to when I want to, because I've been like not training up the important stuff. So I have. Oh wait, go dock there. Yeah. So and this one's into. I finished them in matter on this one, and I've still got to a long way for the Galente. Got a whole bunch of stuff I got to train first. But yeah, it take about a month. That's my short-term goal. I mean, these blogs are meant to be long-term kind of planning and looking back on stuff. And this person was, yeah, going for it. A really weird escort thingy bobby. I know, I'm just wonderful with terms of Proteus. So, block shadow, right? This one. Minor shadow. Is it this one or this one? I forget. Give me a sec. I've actually got it for real. In Shadow or Shuria? No, Shuria. Minor shadow. Simulate fit. Yeah, this sucker. So I'm able to fly it. It does pretty good damage, but I didn't have the skill, and I will in a few hours. How many hours? I've been blabbing my face off. Okay, well, I haven't been blabbing that long. So 5 hours from now, I'll be able to put in Tech 2 blasters. That'll be fun. These blasters can actually fit their faction. They can actually fit Tech 2 ammo, but I don't have the skill for the Tech 2 ammo, right? So I might not be able to fit the Tech 2 guns, and that's what I wanted to test out actually right now. I don't think I can. Like, I'm getting the skill, but it's just for the ammo. That's all I'm going for. I'm like, ooh. My lizard brain goes, oh, I can fit the turrets. It's like, no, that's not why you were training the skill. Not at all. So, yeah, I mean, bring this up as an info, and this up as an info, and then simply, and then, was it the Electron, right? So I think the Electron is the lightest of them, but I'll definitely won't have that CPU for it to watch. Oh, I do. I just won't have enough for that. Oh, okay. I know, right? And then you're like, can I fit these? I don't think so. I think it's really tight for CPU and power. Yeah, see, oh, wait, power grid is being shown. Tech 2, see, it's hard. So, yeah, I mean, the 4 power on, yeah, it's not going to happen. I'd have to really finagle with it, and I think I've finagled already a lot. Federation, like, if I go, like, right, what if I go, is Imperial Navy less power or more? I think more power. I know the Syndicate is like crazy low on power. And then I'd go Tech 2, right? Then I go, okay, what can I do? I have the power. Can I get away with like the CPU usage, right? Oh, maybe I was looking at the CPU usage. I'm so silly. So 200. I have the extra power. Could I go with, right? And then you're like, can't. I'd love to go with this one, but it's really expensive and pointless to do it that way. I'm just like, why am I going for that? I need the CPU, not the power, but it's, you know, it's still tempting. Oh, I can do it, right? So you're like, okay. So I've got that. That's fun, right? It's fun. I've got really good there, and I could probably load the CPU by going with a better stasis webifier, right? Just put on the cloak right there. Costs 0 CPU anyways. Like, what could you do? I've got the Syndicate. That's really expensive. Do I even have the Syndicate? Okay, don't. Lol. Got the Imperial Navy. Okay, I don't want to. Yeah, I think pretty sure the Syndicate version of Damage Control is crazy expensive. Yeah, the webs for sure. That would absolutely do it hands down. But yeah, I mean, how much are you willing to throw down on this thing, right? You go for the Dread Cruistas. Obviously, I go to Jita. Right, so Caldari Navy. So we go to Caldari Navy. Do we even, like, do I have anything? I think I've got a Dominion. I've got one Dominion, right? Yeah, one of them. Yeah, I'd have to spend 100 million anyways. Do I really want to just buy another Dominion? That'd be hilarious. Yeah, so I've got 16. I've got the power. Okay, right? But I like the Corpum. Why not, right? So what else could I do, right? Probably not much. I mean, I think this is the limit of where I'm gonna be able to go with this thing. Yeah, range 13. Yeah, like it really doesn't matter. You need the scram range on it. Pointless to have more range on that. Yeah, I mean, don't really need it. Yeah, I don't need 15-kilometer range, right? So I could theoretically, like, I just don't need it. I just don't need the extra range. I've got a scram on. And I probably don't need Okay, well, maybe I might. Okay, 1.8. Okay. Right? Fleeting impact. Yeah, fleeting impact will do, right? There you go. Yeah, fun stuff. That kind of thing. That, you know, tweaking this. I'm sure it looks absolutely ridiculous to a PvPer, but to me it's like, fun. I couldn't have fun. And then of course when I get the be able to fit the void, right? 630 versus, right? That's quite a bit. So yeah, be fun. Get the void on. Go to 630 DPS with Federation Navy ogres. I don't have the skill for Tech 2 ogres right now on this character. It's a hauler trader. You know, it got created in 2019, for Christ's sake. Okay. So yeah, stuff like that. Mark 3, I guess. And here's Shadow Mark 2. Yeah, something like that. Nothing too crazy. Syndicate is crazy. But yeah, I could probably tone it down and not have to go with the Syndicate just right. Just settle down there. If you're needing the neutralizer to survive, you're in trouble. Like 861, and then like, yeah, I mean, bit ridiculous. 18. There, done. Federation Navy. That I already have. So yeah, no need to go crazy. What can we actually get away with here? I seriously doubt I can get away with anything here. I can go with scoped. Right? I mean, do I have any of this stuff? I seriously doubt it. Not hanging around. You never know, right? Oh, I guarantee it. That doesn't even exist. Yeah, that's pushing. I'd love to push it to the max on fitting stuff. It's like, what can I get away with? Like, do I really need the Red Garista's Warp Scrambler? Like, why did I need that? Like, why did my brain go, you really need this? Right? Was it range? 10 kilometers. Is the Tech 2 9 kilometers? I'm pretty sure it's 10. Oh, it's 9. Duh. My brain was like, it's 9, it's 9. I'm like, no, shut up. So yeah, 10 and 10 kilometers. Hells yes. Perfect. I am super happy with that, that's for sure. Could I get away with a not compact and go with enduring? Because that would be nice, right? Enduring and ooh, sexy. Okay. Okay, super happy with this. This is the best I'll get. I think if I dick with it anymore, it's just going to go downhill, right? Yeah, let's leave it at that. Walk away from the crazy person. And go, kind of Shadow Mark 2, but overwrite it. That was just... We'll leave it in the video, not in my... Yeah. There you go. Done. Cool. Yeah, that'll be fun. Once I get that trained up in a few hours, or after I sleep, and then a few hours, or whatever. Done. Done. Yeah, that's what is going to happen in the very short term. Yeah, hopefully I'll get around to time-stamping this and talking about it, maybe. That'd be nice. A little note about what the hell I was talking about, so I can update the next time, right? That was fun when I was doing it in the past. Seems to be helpful. You know, reminding myself what to talk about. You know, it's like, oh right, I was talking about that. Maybe I should talk about it more. But anyways, that's me done. That's Life in Low Sec.